I am taking in everything you're saying. I feel like I'm understanding everything you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking back to when we first began to work together and how much in contrast what you just said is.
Hugely.
Mhm.
Hugely. I'm noticing that my belt feels tight, and I would like to release it one notch. So I'm going to do that. Just to feel more comfortable.
Check in with your breathing as to whether that is comfortable enough. If there were
I think if
no
there were no
camera here,
cameras,
what
there's
would you
another
do?
adjustment. Just to give
There we
just
are.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
better.
is that comfortable
Yeah,
enough?
that's better. Yes, that's comfortable enough.
Okay.
It's hard. I'm finding it hard to be completely flowing.
Yes. I'm aware of Charles.
Uh-huh.
I'm aware of the cameras and so that in fact is the field today.
Yes.
It's not a field in which supports being completely flowing. So that would be a forced thing, wouldn't it?
Yes.
If either of us tried to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you say that, I'm wondering what are the supports here. And I found myself looking deliberately. And I'm still breathing deeply.
Yeah.
And deliberately, yet well.
I'm supporting my arm here.
Uh-huh.
What can you speak about what you think the supports are here?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The first thing that comes to mind is that Charles knows Mona. And I like Mona. And so that's helping me to feel comfortable, completely comfortable.
And I want to say, for the camera,
Yeah.
that Mona is a Gestalt therapist.
Yes.
And a member of our institute.
Yes.
Yes.
So that Mona is a support here. Yeah. My pillow is a support behind me, holding up my back. You support me. This is different than the way, as my therapist and supervisor, you support me. Very hard to articulate. I'll try. In some way, in this conversation, take out the in some way. In this conversation, you and I are in this conversation together. Any ideas? I need help. I don't know what.
I think you're onto something. Keep trying.
Okay.
And I'm interested.
Okay. I'm going to say whatever. I don't know what it's going to amount to.
Yeah.
In terms of the clarity of my ideas.
Yeah, improvise.
I would need you, another you, sitting to the side to support me in our conversation here. And this you is you who's not in this this conversation boat, cameras, recording, with me. I could call you.
Can you imagine me there? Is that something useful or not useful?
I am,
You are
as I
imagining me
say
there.
it. Yeah. And I'm wondering what I'm seeing is you simply nodding and looking at me and me looking at you and simply nodding. And that would be support enough to know something like, you're doing all right. I'm here.
So, have you ever seen me doing that?
Yes.
Nodding and simply nodding and perhaps saying you're doing all right or saying it with my eyes?
Yeah, which I may be imagining that what you're saying with your eyes.
So, speaking technically,
Yes.
I'm guessing
Yes.
that you introjected that from me in the past,
What's that?
me saying you're doing all right and being with you and nodding. I recognize that as something I do plenty. And you took it in, and now you're projecting it because you need it at this moment. Speaking technically.
Yeah.
Or theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so there, in a way, for you at this moment, there are two aspects of me in the room. There's me in this rather artificial and difficult taping with all these things in the room which are not usually here and another human being here.
Yes.
And there's me and you in that.
Yes.
And then there's a projection of me being helpful to you.
Yes.
And it's something you've seen and experienced.
Yes.
Yeah. There's two different aspects of me for you there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very happy when you speak about that projection, too.
I notice I'm smiling.
Yeah.
I'm feeling warmth.